years from the 70s.
Yeah, we won't go there.
I can make you laugh, but I don't have the guts to do it. There's that ice cream shop off Hamilton Street, you used to work there. There's that bar across town, the one that plays all your favorite songs. Sometimes life got rough, but back then I had you, and I knew it. So please forgive me, high on my deal. I've traveled your roads and your hills. I'm your lover, VFWs, and your broken down factories and mills. I'm your freight trains and your friends, your shopping malls and your tanning beds. Hi, oh my dear, please forgive me too. I've come forgiving you. Indian Falls, gas stations, and fraternity house parties. When I go back, I feel like I can really take my time. Smoke cigarettes, listen to Ted Nugent, get busted up inside. Dig a hole in my backyard, bury all my old crap from high school. And I picture you in the harvest parade I found the other day. You were riding on the back of some big old car. Well, there wasn't a lot to do growing up there in New Albany, Ohio. But that didn't stop you. Sometimes you might call somebody up anyways. You might say, hey man, you want to do something? That guy usually said some shit like, yeah. And you can kind of separate, not when you're in high school, you know, you can kind of separate the kids who did shit on the weekends into two groups. The first group, kids lucky enough to find like some pot or something like that, usually hung out in a field.
Yeah!
Or in the garage. The field was alright, man. The field was alright, except when it was in the winter time and it was cold, you know. That garage, you gotta watch yourself in the garage, man, because you get those garage flashbacks. You stand around and smoking a joint or whatever you're doing, and things are going fine so far, but then you start thinking about that time in Cub Scout. We had to make that Pinewood Derby car, and yours was terrible, and you didn't win nothing. And now you feel like shit, and somebody hands you a lunch bag full of spray paint, and you think, fuck it. And the second group of kids was either smart enough to figure out how to steal beer, or they knew somebody who was old enough to buy it for them. And those kids typically hung out in the basement. We had this guy that used to buy beer for us. We called him Baseball Fred. We called him Baseball Fred because he always wore a baseball hat. We found out later on that he also played baseball, and that was convenient. And anyway, we used to drink in my basement a lot because my parents were cool. They were cool with us drinking, but they never came downstairs. So you get up that next morning, you got like 40, 50 empty beer bottles you gotta get rid of somehow. You gotta get them past your parents upstairs, so you might do something real clever like store them away in your tennis bag, say. You go upstairs downstairs in the kitchen, your mom is getting ready to make dinner on Sunday there, and you say something real nonchalant to her like, I'm gonna go play some tennis. Of course, 40, 50 beer bottles in a tennis bag makes a lot of noise when you walk with it. You might have to come up with like a cough or something too to kind of cover up the sound as you're walking by. You know, you might have to cough on your way out the door. But you get in your car with your tennis bag full of empties and you drive over there to the CVS because I got a dumpster behind it. And the CVS blocks the dumpster from the road so nobody sees you throwing those things away. It's also convenient because you're probably hungover and you might need to throw up. So the CVS will also block the view of people watching you throw up. Nobody likes to be watched while they're throwing up. At least we didn't. Not in Ohio anyways. So please forgive me, Ohio my dear. I've traveled your roads and your hills. I'm your lover, VFWs, and your broken down factories in the mill. I'm your freight trains and your friend, your shopping mall, your town and breads. Ohio, my dear, please forgive me too. Like I'm forgiving you. Won't you please forgive me too? Like I'm forgiving you. Probably gonna get our asses kicked by Clemson